Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Danilo has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter.
João Pedro! Oh, off the bar! And it's Camavinga. And here's Yamal. Drives it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Serginho. Otto spots it and intercepts. Now it's João Pedro. Camavinga. Danilo. João Pedro. Ricky Puig. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Iwobi, out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Bellingham! He will be livid with himself.
Bellingham really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
That is good alertness. So it is still 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Pedro. Now it's Diaz. Camavinga. Now it's João Pedro. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's the throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Point-blank header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Bebeto. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hazard gets into a good position. It's Hazard! And he can thump it away. Out for a throw. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. Julie! João Pedro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The pass has gone astray. Out of play for a goal kick. Danilo. Fernandez. João Pedro. Half an hour played now. He's had it nicked away. That ball looks a good one. Well, Pedro!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Diaz. Joao Pedro. Now it's Diaz. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Diaz. He's played it back. Lovely. Shot, surely! Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Hazard with the foul. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Camavinga, and it's Fernandez, and Diaz, back towards the middle, and it's Camavinga. Now it's Joao Pedro, just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Diaz, and for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Se čujem sad, Dirke.
We're on the move again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good ball, good take. Ricky Puig can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Belletti. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. Joao Pedro. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Hazard. Clipped into space. Ball in towards the middle. And it's corner.
Jebote ovaj čovjek.
It's their second
A
corner of the
jebote
game.
sa džojstika. Govno.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Flashes it across. Danilo clears it away. Crossed it again. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Camavinga. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Great defending.
Kako nije ovo faul,
determined.
crniti nebo?
And it's Hazard.
A, bro.
Yamal. And he's
Good,
been
good,
shifted
good.
off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt
Šta ovaj
with
ima
their
u
back to the
sedmoj
goal.
diviziji? Ja debila.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Diaz. Camavinga. Otto kept away. And it is reclaimed easily. Fernandez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress. Hazard. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Valid.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Pedro. He's found the way through. And a chance!
Poxa, kurat.
And no mistake. How they've waited. Now they have it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Kao, izašao. Kada ovi pocrkaš i Bog jebo da ja bar imam nekog zamijeniti. To je to.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Brazil have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Evo, treba snaći igra sa invalidima ovim Bog.
Yamal engages and forces him off the ball.
Sveti Save.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep
Yes, da je ovo.
They're coming again
A ne mogu on
it's a goal.
brzo igračima triplu.
And once more we are all square. You
Well.
score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And in a trice, the substitute
Šta on traži svakim timom u 7. diviziji? Da li su ovaj ljudi retardirani? Šta je?
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Ma da!
Tails most definitely up now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and confidence until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a key. Oh, no, what has happened here? Caicedo does well not to be outdone there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bebeto. Oh, it's a great, decent chance!
Čovjek i Bebeta ima i Boga uskida 7. diviziju. A Bog te jebalo mogu.
Now the cross. Into the last 5 minutes. Otto gathers from the goal kick. Caicedo. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Wow, ma me stani jebem te usta škrbava.
Messi!
Bravo.
Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this
Priši igru mamu ti
the
jebem
moment
retardirani.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better there.
Pobedim te s tim on pola marke, maj.
Wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Vidio, majmuna.
Heartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
He's shifting to shoots!
Tako je. Puši kitu.
And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Izašao, tako je. Otiso si. Ovo Tirke kad pređem s ovog, moj prvi tim letim po terenu. Bog te bo.
Brazil do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Brazil need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Now it's Yamal, and it's made its way to him.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a
turbo diesel.
This looks promising.
He's going
to be disappointed with that. Now it's João Pedro. This is a promising build-up. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro!
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well,
chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Camavinga receives it in a wide position.
Camavinga.
And it's Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a really well-measured ball. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are... Great chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. And it's Camavinga. And Neymar. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Now Zabani. Robertson. Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot!
Push!
And there's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lewandowski. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zabani gets it clear. And he's there to belt it away. Played out to the left flank. Showing great feet there.
Oh.
Mbappe. And the ball is out of play.
Mbappe.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Some really good ball movement. This might spell danger. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Donnarumma getting...
Donnarumma.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are back on the way. Diaz, it's rising!
Moj konje.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's looking wide. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Diaz, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Može li se, ajde? Gledaj, se igra jeboti, mate, pičku se.
The pass has gone
Srčki
astray.
ruku čovjek.
Now it's Lewandowski. Fernandez. Diaz. And here's Camavinga. Fernandez. Not where it came from. Camavinga. Now it's Pedro. Lewandowski.
Pedro.
Pedro being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's not gone well. Neymar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Danilo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pedro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Odegaard. Now Mbappe. Camavinga. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Serves up across.
Se može svaki put biti offside. Kralj Pero.
Well, that's well seen too.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Lewandowski. Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Odegaard shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. And Diaz. He's got away. Space for him to turn and look. It's a goal kick. Diaz picks it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And it's Robertson. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Camavinga. Passing nice. There's the shot!
Tako je, lako moć.
And it's in! adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Played out wide, and that's a lovely exchange. Diaz. Yamal. Can he get it through? Ball's played through. Diaz. Oh, it's a great ball. And he'll shoot here! Mbappe. Odegaard. Robertson. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's delightful. Brazil are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. It's Van Dijk. Caicedo. And it's Odegaard. Distributed tidily. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Messi, foot in. Oh, it's come loose. He has found the way through. 2 minutes to be added on. Caicedo. And here's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day. And now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter.
Decibiu. Pito jabuko. Šta sam sad ovdje? Ne trebaju. Gdje ste ljudi? Tu sam, bre. Oj! Čujemo vas. Isključen mi. Ma, slušalac isključen. Jebi ga. Hoću. Pa šta ćeš? Ajde vamo, Zoran. Ajde vamo, Zoran. Ajde vamo, Zoran. O, Zoran. Zoran. Ajde vamo, Zoran. Ma zajebavaš. Ajde vamo, Zoran. Ajde da vidimo sada. Trci. Čekajte, mršav pičku. O, žezi. Šta će čovjek, srama. Ubit ćete zla. Igram još jednu 6. diviziju. Da uđe do druge s ovim timom. Jebi ga. Se zaskao kad? Na konzoli je propasta, ne znam kako zla igra na konzoli. Brate, usporenije nešto, ja uzeo sad, ja igram iz banci ovo, znači na PC, igram ozbiljno. Znaš koja je razlika? Brža igra bola. Ko je sad jebem? Halo? Da mi kuću. Tu sam već bio skupio, sjetio sam sam. Već sam bio skupio, sjetio sam si sam toga. Ja, već sam pokupio, ja, sjetio sam se sam. Ma ja, nema šta čekam. Doće maj sutra ranije. Pa ja, vidit ću ja sutra. Pojem ću to, ja ti košti. Možemo. Ali kako si ti? Halo? Znaš šta meni Tirke ovdje nije jasno, brate? Gledamo je kretene u 6. u 7. diviziji, ima je tim kod da igre prvu diviziju. Bog te. Šta on radi u 6. diviziji?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Ja. Dakle, ovaj kreten u 6. diviziji ima zlatan metin, 107.
Definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Kralj Petar.
So it's away we go then.
A ja igram sa invalidima.
Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Ja sad ti reći šta. Šta nije to ti, mat?
By normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible is nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan.
They've got to be quick.
Dobio sam dosta coinsa Tirke od ovih, kako sam napravio drugi profil.
Diaz. Danilo. And Diaz. Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Bowen. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Jaj, bo.
Oh, he's burst. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now that's well seen too. Camavinga just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away.
Hey, Znaš šta sam momci isto primijetio, ima dosta ljudi koji duple nalage. To ja. Igra, druže.
Now it's Joel Pedro. Looking for the run.
Ode, Jesus, ali to je invalid.
Teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Fernandez looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been slung wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Modric. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Ferran Torres. Camavinga makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes.
Pretty robust defending.
Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Yamal. Now it's João Pedro.
Aj, dodaje.
And Bastoni. Lima. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. João Pedro. It's played through for him. João Pedro. Can he finish?
João Pedro, shoot tu che.
Oh, Brazil! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Poi. Kako da ne?
For the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted.
To je najgore. I uvijek palim cigar kad igram, a nikad ne mogu da pokušam.
Can he get it through?
Neki mi gušt kad serem na šolji.
Diaz crosses.
Ja nikad vozim i kad igram na pad.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Diaz. Back towards the middle.
Nemaš vremena i prosti.
He's had it taken off him.
Ja, vrijeme sam držim ustima kad igram od puši.
Still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. João Pedro! And that would have been some goal.
João Pedro certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Danilo. Diaz. João Pedro. And it's Camavinga. Great ball, and he's in here. Lima. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Lima.
Sljedeći stream će igrat na PC-u, ovaj tim što imam.
Simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Tu imam Ronalda u napad, igram Ronaldo. Upio ovaj 20 € pek. I igram ja malo. Ne baci neka Darwina, ne znam, ja, njih dvojicu miješ. Dobar je ovaj Ronaldo, moga to reći. Pravo ti bio. Ubi glavom, šut, stanice. A i Darwin isto ima skok glavom, ne mogu ništa, samo spuštam loptu. Skok Darvila. Jes da je žara 20 € jedan igrač, ali dobiješ trenera, ono, sve. Dobar, dobar.
So, into the second half.
Smije se nervirati.
Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Camavinga and Alexander-Arnold. Modric does well to get it back.
Mislim da sam i sad dobio neke koji mi se sam odradio promjenić.
Green grass ahead of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Defending was strong and firm. Diaz. And it's Danilo.
Ima ideja,
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
igram s 2 Rumuna.
Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, that's well spotted.
I opet vodi.
Modric. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lima. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It's Memphis Depay!
No,
And that's a tidy finish.
Memphis Depay daje golove po.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Ajde,
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Austria restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's played it back. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Now it's João Pedro. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Ma nemaš tu...
Memphis Depay.
Ovo u pičku.
Danilo kept aware.
Kada gledam protiv
And
16
it is
igrača.
reclaimed easily. Now it's João Pedro.
Nemaš da care tako.
João Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ajde sad.
Nice interception, well timed.
Da. Kad ima on ovo što on ima, da pođe na 8-0.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Pedro.
Šta da, kada stigne da ga jebeš.
Ferran Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Modric.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Yamal. And that's a good ball.
Ma nemaš ovo, nema toga.
Iñak did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Challenge just a bit on the
Pa
far
kakav
side.
care? Ješ.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was
Dobro,
doing.
ajde,
As
mora
deliberate
svaki
and
ispod.
cynical as it comes.
Šta crkavaju ovi ovako ljepte? Brate.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Camisa 3, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19.
Pa ide u ti ogledaj ovoga, bog.
Memphis Depay!
Camisa
Decent hit from there.
Sine obišli ove.
Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Ferran Torres. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. A header! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Austria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side,
Svi
actually.
se pauze, brate, psičnim.
Teremos uma substituição.
Nisi gets it away. Tries one from range. Another one of football's and how moments. Camavinga wins the duel this time. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sane. Great vision.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Sabitzer, now he's running away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone loose. 2 minutes to be added on. João Pedro. He welcomes it in. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Conceição. O joystick é crepado. Só para mim. Conceição. Na placa. Yo, mama. Day is lying, day is lying. São 200 cigarros e ele irá para cheio. I opet će, ako Bog da sreće. Što mi je beško? Mnogo sam započeo, a mnogo ih hteo. Cigare izgorele. Evo ga, Turčin Halil, Bešiktaš. Nema rata bez Turci.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that raw pace is something that always frightens defenders, and Barcola here has it in droves. He's a willing runner too, which makes him so effective against teams that like to play that high defensive line. So good luck catching him once he gets in behind.
Yeah. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk, spread out to the left. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Vermeer. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space. And he's quick to return. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Fernandez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. João Pedro proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcola. And that should get the job done. Fernandez.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now,
and a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And this is Kane. Camavinga. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. João Pedro was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga.
Capito proprio talmente.
Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Half an hour played now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. Danilo promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kane with the clearance. And it's Fernandes. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. He's gone for the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All parts of a forward's duties.
Goes long and straight. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been... And again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's João Pedro. Nicely worked. He is through here. And again, he's sorted it out terrifically. Now it's Messi. Nicely intercepted.
Mogu da skočim. Hoćeš skočiti jedan vazdušni duel, dobro,
But he's left disappointed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Kane!
Svedao bi dali, šta radiš? Ja jebe.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
They've played it short. Kamavinga. He'll try from distance! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Now it's Pedro. And it's made its way to him. And claimed it back swiftly. Picked out brilliant chance! It's hit the upright.
Guys.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Vermeer. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Pedro. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedro. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And it's Danilo. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. Plays it across.
Well played and well cleared.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Diaz. He has found a way through. He's having a hit!
Guarda perché quello.
That is a special goal. A finish right from the top draw. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. That's a cute ball. That's an excellent interception. Kane chasing after it. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Real chance! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Lovely bit of skill. Takes the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot!
Quel moguće da ovo lig promašio, sunce ti jedan Galičko.
And yet he could not.
Sunce. Co lig promašio pa
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
In with the challenge. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. João Pedro has created 1 goal already. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. Nicely weighted. Shot, surely! Has another goal!
Ma dai, Pies, koja je te vila na osaju?
Van Dijk is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Da igra sa željima. Ima 3 minuti per nulla.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's burst through. Now there's tries a shot.
To blaku noć. Zadnji skor su
So is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
And that's that. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually we have...
Non sono io, vai. Sorry. Sky. Streamować, tylko piszę mam tam team, to mamy glavno. Ovo igram sa drugim timom. 33, ja mislim. Smak svijeta, pet. šta da radi? Kada odu prijatelji moji, kada odu devojke. Kreni moj brod, živote moj. Sada ga gledajte.